In today's news, President Dr. Moise describes food safety as the cornerstone of public health and economic resilience. Eid al-Adha celebrations begin in full color with a children's evening held in Male and Hulumale, and Washfaro unveils a monument that honors island identity and celebrates maritime heritage.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to News. I'm Yusuf bin Muhammad. President Dr. Mohamed Moise has described food safety as the cornerstone of public health and economic resilience, reaffirming the government's commitment to strengthening national standards.
In a post shared on his official X account to mark World Food Safety Day, President Dr. Moise emphasized the vital role of science and evidence-based practices in preventing foodborne illnesses, safeguarding public health, and supporting economic growth. This year's theme, Food Safety, Science in Action, underscores that focus. He reiterated the government's pledge to ensure that all food consumed in the Maldives is safe, nutritious, and trustworthy, and called for collective responsibility across all sectors to uphold the nation's food safety agenda. In a separate message, the President also highlighted the enactment of the Food Safety Act in 2024 as a significant milestone. The Act sets out a comprehensive legal framework for regulating food safety in the Maldives. It establishes clear standards for every stage of the food supply chain, including packaging, labeling, storage, preparation, distribution, and trade, to ensure all food, whether produced locally or imported, is free from harmful substances and safe for consumption. This message builds on President Dr. Moise's consistent emphasis on national food security. In earlier statements, he outlined the government's strategic plan to achieve this goal by prioritizing islands active in agriculture and attracting investment to scale up local food production. The initiative aims to produce enough food to meet the needs of all Maldivians within the next 2 to 3 years. The President has also highlighted the administration's broader ambition to foster self-sufficiency as part of efforts to strengthen national resilience and reduce dependency on external systems.
Palestine has been granted observer state status at the International Labour Organization (ILO) following the adoption of a resolution that received 386 votes in favour, including the support of the Maldives. The decision is regarded as a significant step in recognizing the rights and dignity of the Palestinian people within the global labour community. The new status will allow Palestine to participate in all ILO meetings alongside tripartite delegations and appoint delegates to the organization's Geneva office from 2026. The Maldivian delegation representing the Maldives during the vote stated that they were honored to take part in the decision described as a historic decision. The delegation at the 113th session of the International Labour Conference is led by Minister of Higher Education Dr. Ali Haidar Ahmad, who also met with the Palestinian delegation during the conference. At this meeting, Minister Dr. Haidar reaffirmed the Maldives' continued support for the rights of the Palestinian people. The International Labour Organization is a United Nations agency responsible for setting global labour standards and promoting social and economic justice through decent working conditions. Eid al-Adha celebrations began in full colour on Friday evening with the children's event held across Male and Hulmale.
The three-day festival aims to bring families together in a festive atmosphere and is organized by the Maldives National Defence Force (MNDF) in collaboration with various government institutions and companies. Following the success of similar celebrations during Eid al-Fitr earlier this year, which were held for the first time at Sultan Park and Republic Square, this Eid features an expanded range of festivities. Events are now taking place not only in Male, but also in Central Park and Hia Park in Hulumale Phase 1 and 2. Additional activities have also been organized by the Housing Development Corporation (HDC) in Hulumale. The children's event will be held every evening throughout the three-day festival, featuring a variety of games, sports, and cultural displays. Stalls have been set up to showcase both traditional Maldivian heritage and modern entertainment, offering attractions for children and people of all ages. On Eid Day, the MNDF held a series of special exhibitions, including displays of military uniforms and operational weapons, and both land and sea vehicles. Visitors had the opportunity to take photos and interact with the equipment. Other attractions included a foam pool and water-based games, adding to the festive excitement. As part of the celebrations, water sports activities were also held in Hulumale Phase 1 on Friday evening from 4 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., providing additional recreational options for families and children during the holiday period.
The Maldives Broadcasting Commission Broadcom has opened applications for the position of Secretary General, a 5-year appointment within the institution's senior management. The position offers a monthly salary of 25,000 rupiah, along with a living allowance of 15,000 rupiah and a phone allowance of 700 rupiah. Broadcom stated that the role carries significant responsibility and requires strong leadership and administrative capabilities. Applicants must meet specific educational and professional experience criteria. Candidates with qualifications above level 9 on the National Qualifications Framework are required to have at least 2 years of relevant experience. Those with a master's degree must have a minimum of 3 years management experience, while applicants with level 7 or level 8 qualifications must demonstrate at least 5 years of experience in a managerial role. The ideal candidate should have experience working with senior management and executive level staff and must be capable of working closely with professional, administrative and technical teams. Fluency in both Dive and English is required. Applicants will be assessed through an interview process during which they must demonstrate their qualifications and understanding of financial management in line with state financial regulations. Candidates are also expected to have a solid grasp of employment laws and regulatory frameworks. The deadline to apply is 1 p.m. on June 23, 2025. We'll be back after a short break.
In here today.
Of course, bro. It's the kickoff. It's the new Premier League season. I'll be ready. Get loud. This is new faces, latest drip, and fresh trims. It's time to believe. The greatest league in the world is back.
Brought to you by MediaNet.
Kafa, tiga pocket and the Nukontaga phone, Kafa, passport at the family could gill GIO. Kafe, Kanitani, for she gill GIO.
කොක්කො හාස්නුවේ කාෆෙදනි හජ්ජෙන් උම්රා ප්ලෙන් නගැක් කොංකමක කාෆ හාස්වාම්වි. ඉතුරු මාළුමාත් එලයිඩ් මොබයිල් ලෙප් අදි myelite.mv.
එලයිඩ් ආයිලාය මර්හබා.
Welcome back. The police board has completed interviews with 3 shortlisted candidates for the post of Commissioner of Police and has submitted his recommendation to the Minister of Homeland Security and Technology, Ali Hassan. The interviews were concluded on June 4th and the board sent its formal recommendation to the Minister on Thursday. The 3 candidates under consideration for the role are Deputy Commissioner of Police Ismail Naveen, who is currently serving as Acting Commissioner, Deputy Commissioner Farhad Fikri, and South Police Commander Assistant Commissioner Ahmad Shamim. The recommendation includes interview scores awarded by the board members. As per procedure, the Minister will now review the assessments and advise the President on a final appointment. Under existing law, a new commissioner must be appointed within 45 days of the position becoming vacant. With the resignation of former Commissioner Ali Shujao, the deadline for the President is to appoint a new Commissioner of Police is Monday. The national carrier Maldivian has announced that its 5th ATR aircraft is on its way to the Maldives as part of ongoing efforts to modernize its fleet and strengthen domestic air services. Until recently, Maldivian primarily operated its domestic routes using Dash aircraft. However, due to increasing difficulties in sourcing spare parts for the Dash fleet, the airline has begun transitioning to ATR models. So far, 4 ATR aircraft have joined the national airlines fleet. The aircraft are known for their fuel efficiency, reliability and comfort, making them well suited for short-haul operations within the Maldives. The latest ATR aircraft commences journey from Toulouse, France. According to the airline, the flight will make 3 scheduled stops. On Friday, the airline confirmed that the aircraft had departed from Hurghada, Egypt, and was en route to Muscat, Oman. The delivery flight is being operated by Maldivian personnel, including Captain Abdullah Nafiz, Captain Ali Yain, Ali Yanish and engineer Wais Muhammad. This year has seen several milestones for the national carrier. In addition to expanding its ATR fleet, Maldives introduced its first wide-body aircraft and launched services to three Chinese cities. The airline also has expanded regional operations from Hanimadu and Bangalore, India. The island of Halif Vashafar has unveiled a landmark monument that celebrates its maritime heritage, transforming a local legend into a proud symbol of identity, resilience and community spirit.
The monument was officially inaugurated on Friday by Minister of Health Abdullah Nazim during a ceremony attended by residents, community leaders and members of the Island Council. Rooted in folklore, the installation commemorates a tale passed down through generations. While traveling at sea, Vashfar ancestors discarded coconut shells after drinking the water. Upon realizing that the coconut meat was just as enjoyable, they retrieved the shells from the ocean, a story now associated with sudden reversals and change in one's course in Divehi. This sentiment is captured in the phrase Vashfar mihum obajjahum. Once said in jest, the phrase has been cleverly reclaimed by the island's residents as a source of pride and distinction, symbolizing Vashfar's enduring spirit and unique cultural identity. The monument itself features a traditional Maldivian sailing dhoni perched atop a large coconut shell, ingeniously designed as a functioning water fountain. It is surrounded by smaller shells, a dolphin and a manta ray, forming a visually striking installation at the harbour front that offers a warm, symbolic welcome to visitors. Speaking at the ceremony, Minister Nazim described the monument as a powerful expression of unity, friendship and shared aspirations. He emphasized the importance of community collaboration in driving sustainable development and commended the civil society organizations that led the initiative. Residents said the monument not only preserves a vital part of their cultural heritage, but also sets Vashfar apart from other islands in the Maldives. They expressed hope that it would inspire future generations while reflecting both their history and vision for the island's future.
11 individuals were fined for violating traffic rules during the vehicle banners declared in Male and Vilimale on the occasion of Eid al-Adha on Friday. To ensure the safety of families celebrating the holiday, the Male City Council designated the vehicle-free period from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eid Day, during which vehicular movement was prohibited in both areas. According to police, 141 individuals were warned for minor violations during this period. In addition to the 11 fines issued, 3 vehicles were towed for dangerous driving. Authorities also stopped one individual for driving with an expired license and detained another for operating a vehicle without a valid license. Thank you for watching MM News. I'm Yusuf bin Muhammad and have a great day.